These are just Bostons. Daddy, do you know who my father is?
What? She's never cleaned the bathroom in her life.
Okay, unpopular opinion number 7, I think. I don't have a lot here. This is a funny one to start off with because this person's a psychopath and we should find them and arrest them. Unpopular opinion. I like it when peanut butter gets stuck to the roof of my mouth.
Wow.
Hey, who taught a dog how to use Reddit?
Are you okay? Yeah, no doubt.
Dude, what?
What the fuck?
Who taught it? It's like those memes where they get like the dog stole the phone or something and like tries to trick the human. A dog used Reddit now.
That makes me think. So like the other day I was at work and I always order a farmer's wrap at Tim Hortons for breakfast.
Hey, what's a farmer's wrap?
My mom gets that.
So it's just like a regular breakfast wrap, but it's got a hash brown in it and like some chipotle sauce in it. So it's like a little spicy.
Cultural appropriation, okay.
What the fuck?
It's actually kind of good.
Anyway,
you're on notice.
I always order this wrap before I go to work. So I'm at work and like it's classic rap problems, right? Where like sometimes like all the contents or burrito problems where like you've got all the contents sink to the bottom of the wrap and then you've just got tortilla at the start.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll bite that shit off and just spit it out in the garbage and then I'll start eating the actual fucking wrap.
Why don't you
this
just
time,
rip it off?
No, hang on. Don't judge me just yet. So this time I decided I was going to be a normal person and
just eat it.
Just fucking eat the piece of tortilla. I almost had a fucking panic attack because this piece of tortilla got stuck to the roof of my mouth and I couldn't get it out. And I was like, holy fuck, this is my life now. And I was like trying to claw this piece of tortilla off the roof of my mouth and it wouldn't come off. And then my boss comes up and starts trying to talk to me and I literally had to be like, give me a second. And I'm like the jaws of life inside my own jaws to get this piece of tortilla out of my mouth. So fuck that guy. Dude, I literally almost had like a fucking nervous breakdown because I was like, there's a piece of bread in my mouth. It won't come out.
That's fucking horrifying.
Dude, it was horrible.
Oh my god, dude.
We may as well stop the segment. I think that's the best we're going to get.
Holy fuck.
Dude, it was fucked up.
Picturing you like fucking.
Dude, it was bad. It was really bad. And keep in mind, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Okay? So like fucking there's people down there just working away and like I'm trying to not be seen by my staff and I'm like, like freaking out.
Yeah, try doing that and then try to give anybody orders afterwards.
Yeah,
just like, dude, we saw you lose your mind over a fucking tortilla.
Holy fuck. It was like, I get the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. I fucking hated that a lot.
Dude, that's so funny.
No, thank you.
Okay, here's one. I think I agree with this. Unpopular opinion. Wow, this has 3,000 comments.
So it's a bad opinion, apparently.
If you're an adult wearing a baseball cap backwards, I immediately think less of your capabilities. I gotta be honest. I mean, maybe not across the spectrum, but for sure.
I would honestly think that person probably makes a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like they're one of those people. Every time I see like a grown man, unless like I hate to stereotype people, but like if they're scruffy looking older guy with a baseball hat on, I'm like, you're probably a fuck up. But there's like, you know, like the clean cut dude with like fucking cargo shorts, t-shirt, and then just backwards hat. This is a guy that doesn't get to dress not formally very often.
That's fair.
That's what I think. Like, especially when it's one of those like fitted hats that doesn't have the opening or like a mesh hat, like it's a fitted hat backwards. I'm like, you have season tickets to the Jays.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
He wears a suit all the time.
Yeah, he wears a suit.
Okay.
Fucking like probably has like a nice office window, fucking nice scenic view.
Right.
That's what I think.
I can't get too into this just right now, but there's when I read this, a person immediately came to my head.
Who?
I can't say it. I can't say it on.
Say it and we'll cut it out.
It's yeah, fair enough.
Woo woo whoopsie.
Okay, all right. Fair. Yeah. Okay.
The way that he dresses and like wears like the hat like with where you weren't allowed to take the sticker off of it.
Yeah, I hate that.
He wears those and like this is who came to mind, and it just that immediately like, hey dude, you're in your 40s.
That opinion varies depending on what kind of hat it is that is backwards. Like if it's one of those berets, like Slater from Dazed and Confused, I'm like, all right, so like you fucked an e-girl once.
Yeah.
Or like it's one of those mesh back trucker hats. I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Anyone can do that. But like the fitted hat with no opening, you're either a fucking psychopath or you make a lot of money to me.
Yeah.
Probably both.
And that's in the situation you've created, I agree with you. I think my head just immediately went somewhere else. It's very circumstantial.
Yeah, the hat makes a huge difference.
Yeah. That's
what
fair.
kind of hat?
Okay, I skipped this one, but still kind of topical. Christmas/holiday decorations should be left up until at least March. I think March. I think March is pushing it.
Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
way pushing it. Mid-January.
Mid-January.
Yeah,
See, I'm somebody like
agree.
I don't like taking them down, but also you got to kind of rip the Band-Aid off with the
Mid-January.
Yeah.
Dude, my mom took the Christmas tree down on Boxing Day this year, and I went, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, it was weird. So like I went home. I probably shouldn't even say this, but it was all good. I went from my house to Juan Julio's house, and like didn't really see anybody else. But I went from my place to Juan Julio's house for a couple of days, and then for New Year's Eve we went back to my house. And when I came home, and I walked, like everything is fucking gone. And I was
Yeah,
just
I
like,
didn't
wait,
get to see
It
what the
any of
needs,
it.
fuck?
that needs to stay up for New Year's. If you take the shit down, like I think January 2nd is the earliest you should take it down.
Usually what it was back in the day was my mom would wait until after my brother's birthday because it was December 4th.
Okay.
So just out, I don't know.
To
something
decorate.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
tree would go up after my brother's birthday, and then like after New Year's, she would be taking
I'd
it
say
down.
January 2nd is the earliest you should take it down.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like just New Year's Eve, you still should have. I mean, it's lights.
That like 2 weeks you
Yeah.
can fucking keep it.
it's
all
not
on.
even the tree. Like it's the fact that you've got lights everywhere. And
You could
shit.
keep the argument for having the lights on.
Yeah, but then
for
you
a
gotta
little
strip
longer.
the tree and then just put the lights somewhere else.
What? I mean, what? I mean the lights like on your house.
Oh, what?
We're
I don't
talking
put
about
lights on my
Christmas
house.
tree.
We decorate.
I
differently.
decorate
Talking about
inside.
Well, actually, my dad actually found a cheat way where he didn't have to put lights on the house anymore. He just found like the lights that shine on your house.
Yeah,
He just
Ah,
bought,
everybody
like,
does
four
that
of those.
now.
Floodlights
yeah, but
don't
also
count.
like my
That's
parents.
cheating.
Okay, but also I would like you guys both to consider this. My parents' house, not a huge house, but a bigger house.
Yeah, okay.
My dad, crippled, one leg, one foot.
I was gonna
Fair.
say modest flex,
Older.
and then I was like, oh, okay, bring it back a little
You
bit.
know, getting older, you're the one that got to fucking climb a ladder all the time and
That's
fucking
That's
staple.
okay. Yeah,
Fine.
fucking, you gotta
And the
guilt
guy
us a little bit.
the guy fucking loves lights. I mean, for Christ's sakes, he puts lights in fucking in everything for no reason. Where lights don't need to be, he puts lights. So literally,
fun.
there's a place in my parents' house that if you press on an antique level,
Ooh, it's
a
really
light
cool.
turns on,
Jesus Christ.
and on a bookshelf. Okay, there's
That's
lights
cool.
everywhere,
That's insane.
hidden lights. Okay?
I'm about decorate inside. I don't decorate the outside of my house. Except for Halloween, my mom has signs that she puts up. That's it. Just
You
like
know,
stakes.
My mom
with-
has lots
with
of
shit on it.
crafts that they used to put out, but
We don't decorate the outside of the house. We only decorate the inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
We celebrate for us,
My
not for other people.
my parents had this like outdoor like wooden tree thing, and my mom was like, "Kev, put some lights around it." And so he put so the lights were able to be white or like colored. And he was like, "What do you want?" My mom was like, "White." And he's like, "All right." So he puts them on, but they put them on the daytime, right?
Right.
So they're on a timer. So then it turns out these lights on white were so fucking bright they were like calling for the Batman. Fucking my dad was like, he's like, we were in the basement, and I was like, "Is somebody fucking here? Like, what's going on?" And he goes outside, and he's like, "Jesus Christ!" He's like, "I'm blinding like anybody
Oh,
coming up the
no.
hill." So they had to change it to the colored lights. But anyway,
Christ.
yeah, I mean, you don't need to keep your lights on all the time. I think March is fucking crazy.
March is way too late.
If you have like winter decorations
Once
that aren't,
February comes, like, dude, you've got Christmas shit up for Valentine's Day.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
I mean, you could have, I guess, like winter decorations, do whatever you want, but like specific like Christmas stuff, take baby Jesus inside.
What are winter decorations?
I don't know if you have,
What
like,
the fuck?
You have like,
Like
snowflakes,
snowflakes
or
snowmen. What are winter decorations? I don't fucking know, man.
No.
I don't know.
That's an unpopular opinion.
Okay, a couple more. This one's just for Juan Julia. Nutella is overrated.
Fuck off.
Juan Julia loves
good.
Nutella.
I overdid it on Nutella as a child.
See, this is I never
no
got that shit, so I actually
Oh,
love
so you love
Nutella
it.
because I never got
I can't
Nutella.
do it. It's if it was just fucking chocolate spread, I'd put it. But like hazelnut gives me PTSD now. Like I just think about when I was grounded and like up, just sitting at my desk, just eating fucking Nutella toast. Just like
You know
fuck,
what's a-
that's all I would eat because I was pouting.
You know what's an insane thing to eat that I eat? Like that I actually had one today because I'm a
What?
child.
What?
just a Nutella and peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but it's a
That's what I
crazy,
did.
but it's a crazy thing to eat because when you get to like the middle of the sandwich, it's just paste,
And
dude.
it's just stuck to the roof of your mouth, and you have a
just-
panic attack,
you
and you
just
fucking clawing it.
It's so gross, but it's so good, dude.
Yeah, dude, I like
so
that
good.
shit. I do. Maybe I'll buy. I've got a bunch of Nutella at my place. It's
We have a
Bob's.
huge one.
Yep.
Oh man, no. Actually, I take it back. I'm having PTSD right now. I can't do it.
This one's kind of. I don't necessarily know why I saved it. I just thought it was kind of interesting. You are a villain in somebody's story, in someone's story.
Wow, I fucking hate that. That gives me imposter syndrome. Like I'm a fucking bad human being.
You know what? I think there's one situation that comes to mind that one day I'll be able to tell on the podcast, but we're not famous enough for me to tell the story. But there's one story where I got in this argument, like a friend-ending argument with this girl that I was like pretty good friends with, and she was like, all my friends, like they're shocked at the way that you acted. And this was like a fight where I was like, why are you mad at me? Like I didn't know what I still
What
to
did I
this-
do? Am I getting
still
canceled?
to this day don't know what I did.
Oh my
and
god. Fuck that.
it was crazy.
Can't hang that shit over people's heads. That's
but
wrong.
also I was like pleasant with her, like her friends or whatever.
Right.
We all still follow each other on social media, so it wasn't that crazy. But there's a part of me that hates that I'm never gonna talk to those girls again and be like, they think something happened that definitely didn't happen.
Dude.
And like that always kind of bugs me because it's like they definitely
don't like
whenever I might, which I'm it's probably never, but like. Whenever they even see me, like the photo or they see me post something, it's like they probably think something about me that isn't true.
I don't like that at all.
And that's frustrating.
I don't like
But also,
that.
I mean, like, there was another friend. I mean, I was actually our mutual friend that I had with this girl I was fighting with. I have known her forever. But she was like, yeah, she fucking hates you. And then I messaged our mutual friend, and she was like, she's been fucking crazy for like a while now. And I was like, so I was like, there is also a possibility that these other girls that I don't really know are like, okay, and took that with a grain of salt.
That like makes me think about that. Like that just makes me deep sea dive about like, you know, like when you do whack shit when you're 14.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're just like, should I like 10 years later, should I message that person and be like, hey, sorry? Or like, if I do it, are they going to go on Twitter and I'm going to get like weirdly called out for like, like fucking, like when you hear about people like, yeah, this guy got really drunk and like waved his dick around at people, you know, like should that guy go and be like, hey, sorry about that? Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking whack shit that you do when you're like 8, you know, like.
Dude, if we ever get to it, even now, there's some cancel stuff where you're like, that happened 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe give the guy a break. If we're getting to 8 years old,
Dude, like there was, I remember I had like a birthday party and we watched 300, and then there was like, because there's boobs in that movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then there was like a kid that like I invited to my birthday party that went and beat off in the bathroom,
That's gross.
right? Like shit like that happened when
That's
we were
so
like
gross.
11,
I
right?
didn't know. Did he say that he beat off in the
He
bathroom?
did. He was talking about how he was going to
Yeah,
do it, and then he
fuck
went
that
and
guy.
did it. And then we were like, that's like funny because we
Yeah.
were like 12.
Yeah.
But then like I could just like post that on Twitter right now. You know what I mean? Like fucked up shit that you
that's not
do.
all
when you-
that weird,
when
though.
you're a child.
Yeah.
You know? And like, oh my God, I hate it. But that's the thing is like I could be like that fucking traumatized me. I could say
Yeah.
it. I could say it.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't like
That's
that at
crazy.
all. Like I'm someone's like, what did I do? What did I fucking do?
Yeah. I mean,
What did I repress?
I'm like weirdly not bothered by the fact that she likely just told untruths to these girls. Because I'm
that
also
would
like,
drive me
I'm just
crazy.
thinking about like what she possibly could have said. Really, isn't that like worst case? I just think I'm a bit of an asshole, which is fine.
Oh, that would make me a crazy person.
Why, you're
More
never gonna
crazy.
see them ever.
What's that?
You're never gonna see them
Those girls.
like ever. Woo woo whoopsie.
Gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna beep it.
Yeah, sure.
They're honest.
I wonder what that 300 kid's doing now.
You just go on Twitter and find them.
Yeah. At boo.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. You can't please everybody. I also think, man, like I think that I definitely believe that people think worse of me than they really do. I
Yeah,
always assume
that's
something's
like
gonna go
everybody, though.
worse. I guess it's probably not that special. I don't know.
Not me.
Yeah, you don't do much.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, last one. This is a good one, I thought. Kind of to round everything off, we were talking about how crazy fucking America was. Now this, I'm not going to read. This is a long post. I'm not going to read it all. But the title, the unpopular opinion is Canadians are actually the smuggiest, most nationalistic assholes I've ever met.
Whoa.
Now, here's the thing. So this
I'm
basically
gonna borderline agree with that.
basically what it's saying, which I don't fully disagree with, was it's kind of like Canada and America are so kind of closely
There's
related.
a holier than thou.
And there's this whole thing where like, and like we've actually talked about this before, where Canadians will be like, well, at least it's not fucking America.
Not true.
Or
it's fucked here too.
It's so fucked here. There's lots of crazy shit going on here.
People are
Also,
racist as fuck here.
Yes. There's a lot of crazy shit going on just in Canada that we need to deal with. I think a big problem with Canada is it concerns itself too much with the States on a political level.
Yeah, dude. People like, do you even know how the political system works here?
And that's the problem, is they don't. Like, that's why I think it's like so Crown lands are fucking great at being like, hey, we support what's going on down there,
hey,
but like
here are the things that are happening literally in
here's
Nova Scotia right now.
Yeah, it's and like that's shit's important.
Yeah. Dude, people in Ottawa don't have clean drinking water. People like just outside of London don't have clean drinking water.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just like, yeah, what about the Capitol building though? It's
Yeah.
like, is that that's not even your government?
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
It's well, we talked about it one time with like you actually know the guy better than I do, but he literally said on Facebook like, yeah, I'm actually not too concerned about like Trudeau or like what's going on up here. I'm more and it's like that's the total wrong
fucked.
thing to think about.
Yeah,
You need to be
insane.
more like you can have an opinion on what's going on around the world, but like you gotta give it like you don't vote for what happens. You can't vote for what happens down there.
Yeah.
You vote for
they don't care what you think.
Yeah. And so like
they don't even care what their own people think.
Yeah. on that respect, I definitely like I kind of agree with that like I think sometimes people up here like they're like, well, it's not fucking, could be worse, could be fucking down there, you know. And we're Canada, we're better, which I mean Canada, we are better, but like
marginally.
A lot of the comments on there are good. Like one guy just said sorry, which was like
that's a good comment.
Great comment.
That's a good comment. Yeah.
there was some other good comments people replied with. Oh yeah, guess who's not invited to my igloo for some maple syrup? Release the geese, all great.
Release the geese.
Yeah, those are all great. Certainly not allowed to pet or ride my moose now.
Not allowed, dude.
Like I think like Canadian stereotypes are some of the most like wholesome shit.
It's true.
Like I think that's why that like American stereotypes are usually fucked.
Yes.
Right? Where like a Canadian
Southerners fuck
like,
their cousins.
oh, you're gonna fucking ride your moose in your igloo? And you're like, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, fucking maybe, dude. Well, you gonna chug some maple syrup there, bud? You got no roads. Like, all right, dude. Like, that's all right.
Yeah, but I didn't elect a pedophile into office, so
Yeah, just like the craziest pick you could have ever made.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. You know, we just we pick them based on how good looking they are. That's what we do up here.
Marginally true. He is pretty hunky.
So our Canadians, Smuggy, probably we're not perfect, but I mean,
we are better than you though.
we are better. Like we are better than you.
Yeah.
You know, but we definitely
Caleb and I are better than
that's
you.
what we that's what we mean. We are better than you. Craig and I specifically are the best Canadians.
Yeah.
We're better than you. So make sure you subscribe.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, go subscribe to our Spotify. If you're listening to this on Spotify, go follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, and if you don't have Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, and you know, I know it's annoying, but it helps if you like and you subscribe and you fucking leave a comment, even if it's fuck you guys, you're not better than us. That's okay.
Yeah.
We click allow all comments on our YouTube. We don't discriminate. You can say whatever you want. As long as it's not hateful.
Dissing our Phineas the Fern.
Yeah. Phineas the Fern.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. That's a good sign off. Phineas the Fern
is a good boy.
A good boy.
Deuces.
Bye.